look at his title, it says that it doesn't make sense. But it is very different from the Sri that I know. Because Sri, when we talk, we've been working alongside for quite some time. And every time I ask for any advice or anything, it seems to always make sense. So when he came up with a topic title, it doesn't make sense, I am dying to hear what he has to say.
And the short sign, not the long sign.
Sure, the short sign. Let us put our hands together and invite our speaker, our next speaker, Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Leader Bronze, to tickle our funny bone, which the speech title, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, Sri.
I came to Malaysia in 2004. I got married in 2005, January. I know when I came to Malaysia, it was a temporary 1-month visa, which we extended to 3 months, and the 3rd month was my wedding. So we planned to go Phuket, but on that December, tsunami came, destroyed everything. So somebody told me, do not leave the country. So I decided, and for our honeymoon, we went to Cameron Highlands. Now for me, everything was new in Malaysia. In those 3 months, the maximum places I went was PJ and KL. Not much far from there. And when I went to Cameron, I loved it. So I look at the package and everything, and there's one particular thing which caught my attention. Steamboat. It was part of the package. Now I come from a land, New Delhi, where we have rivers, we don't have seas. It's far away from New Delhi, totally not in north. So when I saw that, I was excited. Steamboat. Day 1 passed by, I said good. Day 2 went by, shopping, strawberry, all the stuff. And I remember day 3, it's mentioned day 3 is steamboat. Whole day went by different events. It was dinner time, and I asked my wife, when is steamboat? She says in the evening. I'm like, okay, steamboat in the evening. And I was geared up for the steamboat. And we're having dinner. It was kind of candlelight dinner. And I asked her, when is the steamboat? He said, later in a while. And as we were having dinner, with some soup, some veggies, some meat, and all those things, and I was eating, I said, so where is the steamboat? He said, steamboat. I was so depressed. I was so discouraged because I was expecting steamboat. In India, when I grew up in India with steam engine trains. And I was expecting steamboat, you know, the boat with I was like, yes, never been on a steamboat. The moment she said, this is steamboat, I was very disappointed. Since then, steamboat is not my favorite food. It's hers. In our lives, there are times where people misunderstand. Especially when you come from different countries, different culture, different races, and especially from different backgrounds. People always ask me, so what's your favorite food in Malaysia? I'm like, anything is fine. I'm okay. I mean, you ask me, my favorite food in Malaysia would be, I don't know, McDonald's? Right. So, and people are like, really? Seriously? I said, because I really don't have the craving for favorite food. I can't believe, and it totally doesn't make sense to me, the Malaysians will travel 2 to 3 hours to some far place just to stand up in a queue and have one favorite noodles or something, and we're back to work. I wouldn't go to different room for that, because that is me. And I couldn't believe that when I was new, started working, my boss from Damansara Sungai below there, he'd say, let's go for lunch. What do you expect? Boss will say, let's go lunch, let's go lunch. He brought me all the way to PJ, to Khana Curry House. She said, the fried chicken is very nice. And deep in my heart, I was like, fried chicken is fried chicken. What is so nice about fried chicken? And it didn't make any sense to me. Over the time, I realized that the Malaysian working time is different. You see, in India, we go to work at 9 o'clock. We have lunch at 1 o'clock. We start back work at 2 o'clock and work till 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're back home. In Malaysia, you go to work at 9, 9:30. You punch in, then you come out for your breakfast at 10 to 11. Then you go back, you work for like half an hour, 45 minutes. You come out for your lunch at 12 to 1, which drags till 1:30. You're back to work at 2 o'clock, you work for 1 hour, then you come down for tea for 3 to 4 o'clock. And then you go back at 4:30 and 5 o'clock, you back up. And my boss would never, if I tell my boss that I'm eating food, he would say, oh, don't worry, finish your food, then we'll talk. It would never happen with me in India. Because there have been times where I was hungry all day, busy with my work. Finally at 7 in the evening, I said, let me grab my brunch. I put 2 spoons of food in my mouth and the boss called me. And the food was left, I have to leave my food, sitting next to my food, I finished my work. And I know I finished my work around 11, 11:30, and he wasn't happy. It's different. And I couldn't believe in Malaysia. Now, we live in a country which is different. In these 14 years, close to 14 years in Malaysia, I've learned something else. I'm learning that people are different. When I was a kid, my dad taught me things. One of the most important things he taught me was, do not eat anybody else's saliva. You will take food and eat food, eat food, eat food. So I grew up, no way. I struggled even to share food with my wife. It took months for me to psychologically get convinced and said, fine, we can share same food, but I will start first. It took time. And it doesn't make sense to me where we have a steamboat and everybody with their own chopstick and spoons and I'm like, why in the world the 2 scoops are there for? Decoration? And it didn't make sense to me. And it still doesn't make sense to me. But again, the most important part is that we all are different. I have never eaten roti canai for many years in my life. In India, I ate twice. In Malaysia, I ate few times. In my life, maybe I have had roti canai for 10 times. And I know you all have eaten more than that. Maximum 10 times because I'm forced to eat. And I will never, almost never order roti canai. To the point when I came to Malaysia, I didn't know what is roti canai. I looked at it, I said, no, this is not from India. Not from the country I come from. I've never seen it in India. It's different. The most important part in our lives is that we all are different. And that's what makes it unique. My daughter went to a school, went to a Chinese school, and kindergarten, and then one of her friends asked her, why are you so brown? And she came back and asked me, why are we brown? Why are we dark? My wife is dark, I'm brown, my son is light brown, and she's like lighter brown. I just said we are different shades, and black is a beautiful color. And it all depends on how we look at it. It's finally the most beautiful color for a Toastmaster speech is the red color. So honor the colors, respect the colors, and have fun. Back to you.